Hey y'all, we owe this next video to 3 sources. First one to Foxy Vixen 19, because I had never even heard of VuTalk and she suggested I make the video. Then we have to thank LG for designing the software, or for contracting out the software and buying the software, or however they got it. We have to thank them. And then lastly, we have to thank me for making the video demonstrating this feature that the LG phones do. It is too cool for school, even out of school. So I'm going to demonstrate it right now, but I think I have to stop the video. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to show y'all what it looks like, and then I'm going to stop the video and get back. So look what we have here. I'm hoping you can see this. I'm on a call right now, and I say, you know what? I want to VuTalk. So I go ahead and I go, hey. Try that again. Hey. Okay, so we're going to end the video where I was, and we're going to start it over when I get this sorted out. Okay, I kind of had to piece this together, and I mean, who else would do this for you? I had to block out all my numbers and everything because I really wanted to give you a good demo of this feature. But I just also wanted to talk for a minute. I think I'll make this video and then I'll talk. Okay, so here we go. Watch this. This is called VuTalk, okay? And all you have to do is have 2 LG phones. And I'm using these because this is mine and my husband's. But, you know, of course, I have the other 2. I haven't set it up on there yet. But say I go ahead and I call my husband. And you can use this whether you're on a phone call or not. And I'm going to show y'all both ways. So I go ahead and I call my husband, right? And then it's going to ring eventually. Answer, okay? And then I'm like, I want to draw my husband some smiley faces. So I hit that little pen. I'm going to hit mute right now so it stops feedback. And I say accept. He's accepting my message. Let me go back to the call and mute it. Okay. So now you get back to the pad. Okay, so watch this. If I say gotta be in the pen to do that. Sorry. You say I love. Are you getting this? You. It'll send it. Now you say to yourself, what's so good about that? I'm going to show you. That's just the beginning. Second thing it does is, okay, so let's say we want to erase that. Everything I'm doing, he's getting. Are you seeing that? But you can get a lot more creative. Say you want to add a picture. You can add an image. So I'm going to add a picture of, let's say, Chuck. I'm like, I want this truck, okay? So I send him a picture of the truck. I want this tire. Let's make it easy, all right? And I say, okay. And then I can be like, I love that. Whoops. I went on the white part. When you go on the white part, it transfers the file. I haven't got 100% the knack of this yet, but trust me when I tell you, it does a lot. And it's so much fun. Okay. So I don't know why it hasn't appeared here yet, but watch this. So you can either send a photo, you can send your GPS. I don't think I have my, there's the tire. I don't think I have my GPS on, but look at this. You can even send a sticker. And I mean, they have a gabillion stickers. You can send that. And if you tap the white part, then there it is. Is that amazing? I mean, that is so much fun. And if you have a stylus, which you can use a stylus, but it has to be capacitive, you can really get creative. And of course, if you have the bigger phones, you can get even more creative. So I just had, I don't know why I have this so damn, goodness gracious, turn that up. So I just wanted to show y'all this feature because it is a killer feature, and it's called VuTalk. And I'm going to show you how easy it is. But first, I'm going to stop this video and see if this came out okay. And then, okay, I had to splice it because I'm having all sorts of issues today. But anyway, so what I wanted to tell y'all was yesterday was my 20th day with this phone. And you know, for the first 19 days, I didn't even think maybe I wanted to get rid of it because I love it so much, and I've never had a phone that I like that much. But all of a sudden, I've been reading the forums and everything, and I was like, you know, I better just go check. So I figured 20 million people can't be wrong. I mean, the Note has been receiving so much acclaim and everything, so I was like, let me check it out. So of course I called T-Mobile. I made sure I had 1 day left, and I went to T-Mobile by me, and of course they were so happy to see me. Not they were like, whenever I come in, it's like, hi, welcome to T-Mobile. Oh, hi, because they know. But anyway, so I went, and I gotta tell you, I mean, first thing, I don't want to slam Samsung, but y'all can get your thumbs down ready, like I said, because I know I'm going to get a zillion of them. I probably won't even tag Samsung Note 3 in the thing because, but I really should, because here's what I want to say. This was my take on it. First of all, it was razor thin, or wafer thin, I should say. But it was blockier than I remember the Note 2 being. Because the Note 2 still had a better feel in the hand than that. That was very squared off. The black one was much nicer than the white one. And when they start making the white one look cheesy, I know everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of people don't like white phones. But I know I love them. And when I looked at that Note 3, I was like, there's no way. I would have to have the black one, and I wouldn't be happy with the black phone. So I wrote that off. But then also, I was like playing with the UI, and I was amazed that people complain about their UI, LG, when I went into the notifications, and as you can see, like here, let's see how many we can, let's go home. Okay, so we can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, not counting those 2 things. And if you don't like those 2 things, you can leave it there and get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you go home, and when you, whoops, wrong one. I changed, I made my cute quick memo be a screen capture. But anyway, so now you go back to notifications, and look, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things. I went by Samsung, and I scrolled down, and I think I saw 4. I think that was the max. And their font was on medium, which was even hard to find the font because they moved it. It used to be in the display, but it's not there anymore. So I don't know what their UI was. It wasn't even a hot mess. It was just a mess. And then, yes, it had 3 gigabytes of RAM, but I wasn't overly impressed with the speed. Now, if you're coming from an older phone, yeah, you will be. But I'm coming from this, and we all know that this thing flies. I mean, it's running the same processor, so I wasn't impressed at all with the speed. I did, I mean, I didn't play with the S Pen, but here's my take on the S Pen. If y'all are super good with the pen, like you know, you've used the Note 2, you've gotten so accustomed to it, I'm sure that this will feel like an improvement, and it's almost like using another appendage, and you know, it's worth it. But I think 95% of the people that will get the Note 3 will be like showing it to people or whatever, and then never take it out because it's clumsy. I mean, all the tips and the, you know, and like trying to get the hover, the air view just right, and you know, it's nowhere near refined like it needs to be. And if you don't get to know every single nuance, it becomes more cumbersome and annoying to use that than not using it. And so to me, even though people, like I've seen a couple of videos where people complain because why are you comparing the LG3 to the Note 3? I mean, I think most of the comparisons are due to the fact for speed and performance, they're definitely equals. But I also think that, especially with that new VuTalk that I found, I mean, that is definitely, if you're a power user and you constantly want to communicate with, you know, you're an architect or a designer or whatever, yeah, that S Pen is pretty cool. But let me tell you, if you need to, in real time, show people things, Samsung can't match that because that's pretty dang cool. But anyway, so, you know, I also, I just felt that the only thing that Samsung Note 3 or even Galaxy S4, Galaxy S4 has 2 things over this. Naturally, it would be the removable battery, but that's a non-issue because on this thing, I easily get almost 3 days. So then we're left with the storage thing. And yes, it's nice to have an SD card, but I have to tell you, do not underestimate the wireless storage feature on this phone. Because if you're anything like me, your digital life is a nightmare. You've got a million folders and everything is messed up, you know, all combined. And I have like 20 SD cards with crap from every phone. So really, what I love and I've started to do is I made a folder called G2. And I can easily go into my wireless storage. I don't have to hit my password every time. I just go over to my computer, pull up my Windows Explorer bar, and just type the address, and it opens the folder up. I've even actually put a shortcut, so I don't even have to type the address, and I just double click the shortcut. And I've started organizing and keeping things so nice, and I think that it's time that everybody else started doing that too. And I can't think of a better device to help you get started keeping things organized. A little bit out of necessity because you only have 25 gigabytes of storage. But, I mean, yes, there's a percentage of you out there that have to have 64 gig, 128, your games, your music files, and all that. And for those people, I say, go away, go to Samsung, we don't need you. No, just kidding. But seriously, I think there's a large percentage of you, if you're anything like me and thought you had to have an SD card, you had to have a removable battery. I learned I didn't because I had specifically gotten the Korean version of this phone so I could have those features. And when it didn't work out for me because I couldn't program the remote, I couldn't use Q voice, I wasn't getting LTE, I was only getting HSPA, and there was a lot of Korean writing on my phone, and so I just panicked, and I was like, I paid $749 for it. I was like, I think I'm going to go with T-Mobile, and I'll give up a couple of things, but I got to tell you, I went with T-Mobile, I only paid $99 for the phone, and I'm on the, installment plan. But this phone is so much better than the Korean model to me. The battery is much better. A 3,000 milliamp. The other one was 2,300, I want to say. You feel that extra 700 because when I got that one out of the box, within about an hour, it was down like 28% or something. And this, it came at 51%. And as I was setting it up and doing everything the same as I'd done to the Korean version, when I was done, I think it had dropped like 9% in 3 hours or something, and that's constant, screen on, everything. So I was impressed immediately with the battery life. And for the storage, like I said, that feature makes it so easy. You don't have to mess with Bluetooth, you don't have to mess with tethering. You just, any computer, set it up and forget it up, and it's the way to go. So I just want to say that I am so excited because now that I've entertained getting rid of this and realized there is no way. It makes me appreciate this so much more because when I went and saw what the Note 3 was about, I was not impressed. And I think that if y'all would give LG a chance and play with it a little bit and maybe even order it, if it's, from T-Mobile online, you can try it for 20 days with no restocking fee. I think you owe it to yourselves to do that. And I think you will be so pleasantly surprised, as I was, because for 5 years, Sammy didn't make it, I didn't want to know from it. Like I said, I have some brain issues. I need everything really straightforward, and I need repetition, and I had gotten so used to Sammy's UI that I never thought I could go with anyone else because I would constantly be looping and trying to find stuff and get frustrated and be like, ugh, I hate this. But LG, from the minute I picked it up, it was just so, it was very much, what I was accustomed to. Things made sense to me. And so I really would love to see y'all give LG a chance also. And that's pretty much all I have to say on the subject. I think I've pretty much exhausted every single feature now with that VuTalk, which is so amazing, on LG. So I don't know that I'll be making any more videos. But if anything comes up, I'll surely keep y'all posted. Thanks for watching, y'all, and I really appreciate all the supportive comments and the fact that y'all haven't made too much fun of my ugly face, my ugly hands, my ugly teeth, anything that I've got that's, whatever. Y'all have been really kind and supportive, and I really appreciate it. So, thanks, y'all. Bye now. Hey, I'm back with part gazillion. I figured out the part with the phone, and I just had to show y'all because it's so cool, and I can't believe I didn't see it before. So, you're in the phone app, right? And I can't believe I missed this. Am I in range? Hello? Okay. All you do is hit that and the phone turns into a tiny phone. And then if you want to put it to the side, you can. So you don't have to be in in the Q slide to use Q slide, and then you open it up and you just can close it. So I think that's kind of neat because, like, suppose you open up, let's see if it works with something else. I don't know if it will, but let's see if it works with the internet. So you open the browser, and is there anywhere in the browser? No. Decline. Is there anywhere in the, yes. So the browser has it too. Watch, you hit that button, turns into a baby browser. And if you don't want it for right now, you go there. So what I think is really cool, I'm going to try one more. Let's try, what else is in the Q slide? I can't remember what's some Q slide. Messaging. Okay, so say you're in the messaging app. That's not it. You're in the messaging app and you want to turn it into a baby message. Can you do it? No? Yes? Maybe? Yes. See? There you go. So every single one, I think that is too cool. In other words, you know, because if that were me, and you know how I can never figure anything out, I would be in the app and then be like, is this a Q slide app? Can I make it smaller? And I'd be like this, and it'd be slowing me down and screwing me up. So I think it's really cool that even if you didn't open it as a Q slide app, it can be a Q slide app. Really, you don't even need the Q slide in the tray if you think about it, because you can just turn it into a Q slide app. So I think that's pretty cool. Just wanted to share that. And I think I have said just about everything there is to say, probably too much, but like I said, I'm excited because after going into the store and seeing everything there, I was like, it's the best phone in the world. I mean, I knew it before, but now I'm even more convinced. So that's pretty much it, y'all. Bye.